Everybody, hope you're doing well. My name's David Wilkerson, and this is Surplus Funds 101. And today, we're going to be talking about what is an unclaimed property investigator. Who are they? What do they do? What are their roles and responsibilities throughout a transaction? And just all the other important details that you need to know. But before I get into that, I just want to start off by saying thanks to all the people out there that like the videos, subscribe to the channel, leave comments below. It's little things like that help these videos get out there into the YouTube world so other people can see them and benefit from them. So I really appreciate it. And as a little thank you, I wanted to give you guys a copy of my free claimant cold calling script. I know a lot of you guys are brand new, you don't know what to say, and you figure out eventually that if you're going to do this business, you're going to have to talk to people. My script is going to help you do that so you know exactly what to say so you're looked at as an expert. This is a script we use. This is a script all of my students use. It's responsible for millions of dollars a year in unclaimed property, investigator fees being claimed. You guys, all you have to do is click on the link in the description and it'll be emailed right over to you. But what I want to do is start off by doing everything in chronological order from start to finish, from what all the roles and responsibilities and just how an overall transaction is going to look like if you're an unclaimed property investigator. So let's get into it. The very first thing is, what is an unclaimed funds property investigator? Okay, a recovery agent, also known as a property investigator or heir finder, is a professional or a company that specializes in helping individuals or entities locate and recover unclaimed funds or property. These agents play a critical role in reuniting rightful owners with their unclaimed assets, often for a fee or a percentage of the recovered amount. So here's a detailed overview of how the whole process works. Number one, research and identification. We gotta go get the data. We gotta go figure out who our potential customers are. So it's data analysis. Okay, unclaimed property investigators use various databases, both public and private, to identify unclaimed property that belongs to individuals or businesses. They may access the state unclaimed property database, court records, or other sources of information. Now, number two is matching. Once we get the data, we got to match it and make sure that we're dealing with the exact same person that's owed all the money. So matching. Okay, they match the unclaimed property data with a potential of owners using identifiers like names, addresses, and other personal information. Number two, contacting potential claimants. Okay, we call this skip tracing or outreach. Once a match is identified, unclaimed property investigators contact the potential claimants through mail, phone calls, or emails. They inform the claimants about the existence of unclaimed funds or property and offer their services to assist in the recovery process. That's number two. Okay, number three, verification and documentation. Okay, verification. Unclaimed property investigators help claimants verify and identify the right to the unclaimed property. This may involve gathering necessary documents such as identification, proof of address, legal documents, or any other relevant records to help them tie them to that claim. Now, there's the claim filing process. So once you have all the supporting documents, you know you're dealing with the right person, you got to file a claim. Okay, so filing claims. They assist in preparing and submitting the required forms and documentation to the appropriate state unclaimed property office. Okay, now as far as compensation goes, okay, there's a few different ways that we can get paid as investigators when we're working deals. And the very first one is going to be a contingency fee. This is going to be probably 99% of the time how you're going to get paid. A contingency fee is unclaimed property investigators work on a contingency fee basis, meaning they only get paid if they successfully recover the unclaimed funds for the claimant. The fee typically is a percentage of the recovered amount, which can range from 10 to 40% depending on the complexity and the size of the claim. Now, you guys, I will tell you there are some states out there that don't have a state commission cap. In those states, I wouldn't go above 40%. Okay, I think 40% is a really, really healthy fee, and that's probably more on the top end. I'm usually pretty good with 20-25%, but I would say don't go above 40%. Otherwise, the State Departments, it might look kind of sketchy if they got to bring the law in and the deal goes south. Okay, now the second thing is going to be flat fees. In some cases, property investigators may charge a flat fee for their services, although this is less common. Like I said, this is going to happen sub 5% of the time at best, probably even less than that. Okay, now, here are the benefits of using an unclaimed property investigator. Number one is expertise. Unclaimed property investigators have a specialized knowledge and experience in locating and claiming unclaimed property, which can save claimants time and effort. Now, number two is efficiency. They streamline the recovery process, handling the paperwork and communications with all the necessary authorities so the claimant doesn't have to think or worry about anything. All they have to do is sign and then wait for the money to hit their bank account. But other than that, you guys, that is the overall process from start to finish, from what an investigator's roles, responsibilities, and duties are throughout any given transaction. It can be a little bit more thorough than that, but I just wanted to boil it down so it's like the most easy to understand process. You guys could kind of get and put the pieces of the puzzle together. But regardless of that, you guys, that's all I got for you today.